I hope this works now. Good evening. Um, I was trying to do this earlier, but apparently my internet was really bad and I couldn't do it. So I'm gonna try connection stay. I don't know if it's stable, unstable, so I'm gonna kind of like talk. Okay, hi. Brexit. So I saw kind of this coming in because people are sick and tired of neoliberalism. They're sick and tired of austerity. Uh, the problem with the EU is that they forced countries, especially in the south, to implement austerity measures, which actually they strangle the economy. It is completely the opposite. Let's just say, okay, let's do their hypothesis or whatever you call it, right? Okay, let's just say, which is a stupid way to put it, but if they want to put it in a stupid way, let's make the stupid thing. Um, let's just say the government is kind of like a business. So let's run government like a business. Now, let me ask you this. Would you kind of like not invest money into your business to make money? That's what they do. So they think, let's treat a country like a business. Meanwhile, what you do to a business wouldn't do to a country, vice versa. It's like what you do to a country wouldn't do to a business. So why the heck are you doing it to a country? So this is why the British people left the EU. In a, I mean, if even Berlusconi, he mentioned a few years ago in a program, Vice News, that if they were to put into a vote if the Italians would want to stay in the EU, they would vote no. They would just try to get out. The same in Greece. I mean, think about it. In Greece, the OIC got 62%. 62%, which means they're like, if you guys vote OIC, you guys are going to leave the EU. And 62% of the people in Greece voted OIC, which means that that's what they wanted. People are sick and tired of being forced into austerity measures. They see no growth. The only ones they're benefiting from this type of measures are corporations in the very rich. Meanwhile, everybody else is getting screwed. The workers are getting screwed. The consumers are getting screwed. The other day, I don't know why they said clients and consumers. It's just like when you do this kind of stuff, but this is harder than it looks. So I apologize if sometimes I kind of like can't remember the words. So this is why Brexit happened, because they were using the excuse that they couldn't not do austerity because the EU was forcing countries to implement austerity measures. So they were implementing austerity measures because of the EU. So the people they were blaming the bloc for their miserable lives. So they decided to leave. But now that they left and they picked a piece of crap government, a conservative one, because that's what they do. They just, I mean, it's like they keep on making the same mistakes since Margaret Thatcher. Okay, better. All right, States. And the worst thing is the Labor Party have been following the same path, enacting like their better version of the Tories. And now that they actually picked a good guy, which I thought that Jeremy Corbyn, had they actually just let it happen, I gotta go almost. I'm gonna try to finish this. If they had the Brexit happen and then decide to get a election going, I think Jeremy Corbyn would be in a much better position because the Brexit really killed his mom. He had, I mean, he was to do in many of his ministers, instead of supporting him, they're actually doing the opposite. And it's really crappy. So it was a kind of a coup. So Jeremy Corbyn got screwed. And now Boris Johnson is the prime minister. And now the British people are screwed because this guy's not going to do anything. He's going to keep on implementing austerity measures, and nothing's going to get better for the British people. So eventually they're going to wake up from this nightmare. And I hope they do it sooner because they had a much obvious better choice, but they just made the wrong one. They just haven't realized that they did. So I'm going to stay here. And this is why I just wanted to say about Brexit and say why they voted for Brexit. Because they're sick and tired of neoliberalism, they're tired of capitalism, and they're tired of austerity measures. So I think it's time for us to think about investing in people instead of investing corporations and wait for them to just to shit to fall down and fertilize everything like the horses and sparrows. Before the Great Depression, they would call it horses and sparrows. So I want to stay here and I want to thank everybody for listening. And I'm going to try to do this another time because my battery is ending. So I have to get going. Thanks everybody for listening. Don't forget, please, thumbs up. I ask for thumbs up, people, because I think that, our cause is not, it's our cause. It's this is us. We need to kind of like push this message through until we win. So thanks everybody for listening and have a good one. Bye bye.